Hey team, how are you? Master Schiele here. Today we're going to be talking about how to make your form better with timing, okay? If you want a better form, it all starts with the timing of the form. If you get good timing, regardless whether you're Taekwondo, Tang Sudo, Kung Fu, Karate, you name it, your timing is going to help your form, your kata, your hyung, your pattern. It is going to help, I guarantee it. Please team, if you've not yet, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Keeps me sending this awesome information to you. Let's get started. So when it comes down to your timing is going to be very important in your form, because what's going to happen is it's going to show when you're presenting it to judges or an instructor, it's going to show that you have confidence in it and that you really understand what the technique is supposed to do. When we go too fast in a form, we rush through it, and before we know it, it's done, it's over, and you can't see anything. So it's really important to make sure you have a good timing. Let me show you a quick demonstration of bad timing in one of the first forms that we learn, Chunji, and what I typically see when somebody's brand new with it and they compete for the first time. So this is what I normally see. When they start, they go for Chunji, and we're just going to show the first part of it, okay? So they go and boom, and they're going to go as fast as they possibly can through the form. And what happens is it just doesn't give us a chance to see it, right? It doesn't show that confidence. You're just trying to hurry up and get it over with. So what happens is when you're up there, this is your time to shine. What I like to do is I like to do a 1 second pause, okay? So what is it? A 1 second pause in between each move. This way I can really show the detail of the move and I can move forward. So let me show you what I mean with that, okay? So when I go, now, what happens is when I'm actually doing that, you can see that I have the confidence in the moves of the form, right? I'm doing that 1 second pause because I want the judges to see me. I want them to see what I'm actually doing. Now, what happens is it might seem a lot longer in person. It might feel like, whoa, this is taking way too long. But by doing that, trust me, it just looks better, right? So what happens is you want to practice all your patterns with a 1 second pause. Here's a quick drill that you can do. Obviously, if you're a different art, you have to adjust. In Taekwondo, a lunging punch, this is a good way to kind of do it. So what we do is you start, you reach, and then every time you punch, you're just going to keep your body still for 1 second. I'm going to count it out loud so you can kind of see how that looks, okay? So I'm here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And what happens is I'm really kind of building that timing in my mind. So just doing a simple walking drill like that, that's going to really help. Now let's talk advanced forms, okay? Let's say you're not doing the single patterns and the single techniques anymore. You have a form that does a lot of moves together, all right? So what happens is you want to actually take those in a section, okay? So a good example of that is in one heel, all right? So in one heel, when you start, okay, the pattern is you're here. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, we actually have to show it a little bit faster. So what happens is 1, 2, reach, punch. So let me show you how that looks, okay? So if I'm here and I go, and that's my hold before I go to the next side. So I do a segment of moves together, and what happens is at the end of it, that's a chance for the judges to see me. Now, what also happens is when you have a proper timing, when you're doing a form in a big group of people, you want to keep them all together too, right? So that's a good way to do that. If everyone understands the proper timing in the forms, that's going to really help with everything. Now, I understand that as I throw a video up online, you might not just be my student, you might be a student of another school or studio. So understand that everyone has a different timing. So it's really important to kind of talk to your instructor specifically to see what they want. But trust me, when I say this, I've been doing martial arts my entire life. Timing is important for all of us, okay? It's just make sure that it's there. So if you understand that early, it's gonna really help you with everything. Also, we do live in this awesome age of, our cameras are on our phones. When I was a kid, my dad would have to have this big bazooka, right, of a camera. That's how big they were. And he would have to, video record me. And, it was just a hassle. So a lot of times I didn't actually get to see the footage of what I did because sometimes the camera was just too big to carry around. We have these phones now, which makes it so much easier to just make a quick video of ourselves and you can see exactly what you're looking like. So do your form, do your pattern, and actually watch yourself doing it by recording it, right? Looking at it, and we're our best for critique. You can look at yourself and really see how you're looking with that. So again, team, if you really want to up your form and you want to look better, make sure you work with your timing. Good confidence in between the move. Make sure you understand what the pattern is supposed to look like. Make sure you understand stance and everything else. But when you show that proper pause in between, that's going to really take us to the next level. I hope this helps, and I will see everyone in our next video. Take care, guys.